Prison can really change a man. He has to get used to making poo-poo in front of everyone, sword fights in the shower, losing his appetite because of, prison food. Make him question his life decisions and most importantly, wipe their smile away and grow a beard, I guess. But I think the main reason is not because, the bad food, the bad air conditioning, the depression inside prison. I think it's the lack of internet. Not being able to scroll through social media. There's not much to do. Even if you paid the guards to get some phone inside, third world country internets suck. I had to search this up. Philippines is bad connection. My home country as well. There's horrible connection. I remember last time I was in my home country, I was 15. I was trying to load up a Shakalaka Boom Boom video on a 240p. It took 3 years for it to load. So even if he has a phone, it's just as bad as not having a phone. And there's so much of Tambang Preso you can play inside prison, and there's so much of knock down the prisoner games where you take your slippers and you hit the cans. Apparently these are the popular games inside the Filipino prisons. There's so much of that you can do. You'll get depressed, and as you can see, smileys no more. Now last time we talked about Vitaly, he told the Philippines government that he learned his lesson. He promises he's not going to do it again. There's also been alleged rumors going around where he even paid his lawyer to pay the security guards, the people, the witnesses and the victims in these situations, to pay them off so they can drop the charges and he can, go free. But according to the reports, according to the guy who told them to talk to the handcuffs of face in listening, he said that thankfully these security guards, none of them took the bribe and they're going to fight for justice and shut off Vitaly with justice. He even requested for a temporary release on bail because he said that he's having some mental health issues, but it was denied by the authorities and they said he's going to be in custody until his local court cases are resolved. I don't know if someone told Vitaly this or not, or maybe I don't know if he has access to internet or not, or if he has. I guess the president's video was still loading for him. The fact that the president of Philippines made a reacts video to him telling him that you're going to pay the consequences, you donkey. You cannot just go out, request for bail because you're having some mental issues. Yes, maybe they could have, if the case wasn't so big, they could have, accepted the temporary bail. But the president secured it. It's a nail in the coffin. You have to stay there. Now, a controversy is happening around, is he going to get deported or not? Is he going to serve his time, or is he just going to be, shataked in the butt and, get out of the country? A lot of people are saying no, he will not get deported. A lot of people are saying yes, he will. Something I want to point out is his t-shirt stating immigration deportee. This really complicates things. I don't have a source in the Philippines as well who can, go and yap with the prisoners or the people in charge or the prisoners themselves. So I don't really know if he's going to get deported or not. But from what I could find, his deportation is complicated by reports that both his native Russia and the United States have refused to accept him, potentially meaning he would serve any future sentences within the Philippines if convicted.
Can you give us initial information regarding that, Secretary?
Well, in the series of videos naman that he had, it is more than 3 cases of unjust vexation. Meron pa siya yung mga motorsiklo, meron siyang inaras sa matanda, meron siyang hinalikan na sa security guard. So if you look at the sum total of what he posted, it was really more than 3. Nagpas talaga siya sa 3. So may parang naghahanda pa ang prosecution ng a couple of more cases para sa kanya.
Unang mga complaints ang ifa-file, sir. They're just preparing additional cases, sir, to file.
After investigation ng prosecution, may marami pang lumabas na ibang witness. So, inaano nila, ini-examine nila yung merits ng case. They're about to file it, I think.
Now, even though half of it was in the Philippines language, I don't think we need translation for this. I think everyone got it. So far, he's only charged with unjust vexation. Under the Philippine law, it means like causing annoyance, irritation, distress, disturbance, and blah, blah, blah. That one only has a present sentence up to 18 months, but they're working on the different cases as well. The security guards, the bike situation, and all the annoying shit that he's done. They're working on a case so they can officially press charges against him so he can, go to trial and be convicted or not. Now, again, the talk of him being eventually deported is there. Commissioner Viado emphasized that this decision underscores the nation's commitment to uphold in immigration laws, stating firmly that foreigners who abuse our hospitality and violate our laws must face the consequences. So they're going to prevent his deportation, as I guess it's part of the law. I don't know, honestly. I guess foreigners, they automatically get deported if they commit a crime, or they serve only like 1/5 of their sentences, then they get deported. But he said that he's going to get the full force of the law shatocht in his face, and he's going to get no special treatment. I don't know shit about law. I know a few things here and there. Like, for example, the country I'm living in, 80-90% of the nationals are foreigners, and whenever you commit a crime, they keep you for like 1/5 or 1/10 of your sentence, and then they're gonna, deport you, because it's not worth it for them. It's not worth for the expenses or whatever to keep you during your, for example, 15-year or 10-year sentence, because they have to feed you, give you a place. It's going to take capacity of the prison. So they're going to, we're just going to deport your ass and not spend any money on you. Go back to your country and you're blacklisted, and you're never allowed to come back. I don't know if they have the same thing over there or not, but according to the Interior Secretary and the Commissioner, they're saying that they're preventing his deportation, and they're going to do everything in their power for him to stay here and face all the consequences. Now, despite this, Vitaly has reportedly communicated his intentions not to evade deportation, pledging to remain within the national's capital region and offering to surrender to Bureau of Investigation custody should a deportation order be officially issued. So he's saying he wants to stay in the country. I say liar. He's trying to get on the good side of the government, and he's going to be like, I learned my lesson. You know what? I will serve my time. Trying to reverse psychology it. So cross his fingers. Maybe they'll go easy on him, which I doubt. Also, he doesn't have any choice. His hands are tied. Not the United States or Russia wants him. No one wants him. So his only option is put his hands behind his back and suck the shit out of Philippines. That's all we have so far, which is public. The main thing over here, the big news, is his deportation complications, controversy, and the fact that he got transferred from a jail to a prison. They're saying it's a maximum, people online, they're saying it's a maximum prison. I think a normal jail is a maximum prison in Philippines, but I can't even imagine if it's actually a maximum prison. I guess he made his bed and now he has to pay the consequences. Anyways, just wanted to share this with you. More videos if you're still eating. You take it easy. I'll see you in the next one. Also, we're live streaming in a bit.